we are going to be talking Palace Heist spoilers and the lore card and the prizing card in there. So, spoiler warning, if you do not want to hear anything about that, you have 5 seconds to end the video, click away, etc. If you're watching on YouTube, that card's going to be popping up very soon. So,
Thanks for
with
coming
that,
anyways, even if you do dip out.
yeah, thanks for coming. Thanks for listening. See you in the Discord. But if you don't want to be spoilered, click off. Okay, and let's get into it. Final point of the day. Dylan and I talked about how we wanted to talk about this, but Lore Master Dylan, we know that we love and admire the lore of this game. The prize card for beating Palace Heist, the prize card for defeating or taking back the Hexwell crown. It was a card that I wasn't expecting, but you should now be seeing it if you're watching on YouTube. But if you are audio listeners, the prize card was not a card from a different set. It was our own homeboy, Archimedes. And one, I was not expecting this whenever I saw this card and defeated Jafar, although I may have accidentally goofed, and I'll tell that story another day. But but a lot to break down. First card with Arcasia, Archimedes destroying the Hexwell crown.
No. If you follow the lore cards and you read the story, then you know that, dude, I was super close with this one. Whenever I predicted what was actually going to be in it, I thought that it was going to be the hourglass. This is actually a rendition of Arcasia being trapped in the hourglass. I could be wrong there, but it looks like Arcasia was in the hourglass, and Archimedes had shattered that hourglass and saved Arcasia, according to the lore books or the lore cards. But that does look like the Hexwell crown there as well.
Yep. So the lore card, which I don't think we have a picture of, but basically we took back the Hexwell crown, and Aladdin actually escaped the palace with the Hexwell crown, and Arcasia enlisted Archimedes to destroy the crown. So that is where we've gone from here. Briefly, I still stand by my time prediction. I think now that things have kind of gone wacky, but the Hexwell crown has been destroyed. We talked about Arcasia's secret past in the last episode. But now knowing, well, I just think it's cool because we have Arcasia on a card, the first time she's on an actual playable card. But where do we think this is going to be the last thing we get before Fabled? This is the last piece of lore we get before Fabled.
So
I don't know.
Looking at it, something really cool happened actually as I was putting together the blog post for the article that I finally got up talking about all the Fabled stuff that they released or showed off. But the tagline for Fabled, kind of like the tagline for Reign of Jafar, was like something about it's his reign now or something along those lines. But the tagline for Fabled is welcome to the story. Haven't we already been part of the story from like the very beginning?
At least we thought.
So with that, again, going back to this card, if you read the lore books or whatever, or the lore cards, Arcasia was trapped inside of the hourglass. And in the end, it is Archimedes who knocks that hourglass over and saves Arcasia. And I think in the process of doing that, there will be something. There will be some reason, whether it's that illusionary sand or whatever. We will see more of Arcasia's past. We will possibly even go into a lore book. We will become part of a story that's within a lore book, get a better glimpse of that, and we will go back to the origins of Lorcana, where the story first began. Therefore, welcome to the story.
Fun fact as well. One, I hope we get to see the curator. Two, there is not a single high-resolution image of this card anywhere on the internet. Not on Dreamboard, not anywhere else. So I think this is Dylan just taking a picture of it with there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we couldn't find it on Dream Board, so this is the best we got. But beautiful card, beautiful reward card. I'll tell the story real quick. There was an unfortunate situation that happened where I was scrolling through the internet and somebody had said that they had pulled these cards out of Palace Heist and the Trove. And I was scrolling through, we saw the Goofy, we saw the Elsa, and then I saw this card, and I'm like, huh. I'm like, keep in mind we haven't defeated Palace Heist yet. So I'm sitting there going, they pulled this out of a trove, and my dum copies this, goes to our team chat in Discord and goes, "What's this?" And Dylan looks at me, or not looks at me, he's like, "Did you just spoil that?" And my stomach dropped. It ruined my entire day. I was so sad. I was like, "Oh my gosh," because a lot of places like Reddit and Facebook were doing a really good job at making sure this wasn't leaked. But they got me. They got me. Inadvertently spilled it for Dylan and I. I deleted it like maybe 5 seconds later. But the fact that a lore card was in there, I did not know about. And I beat Palace Heist and I told Dylan, I was like, hey, there's something else in here. But it was an unfortunate situation. Darn the internet. I can't have anything
But I mean,
nice.
I get it. I mean, this is I don't think we expected it to be a card from the set. I
No,
mean, we
that's
haven't
what
had
threw me
enough of
off.
these Illumineer. There haven't been enough Illumineer quests for us to like find patterns yet. We just know
Yeah,
that at the end of the first one, we got a glimpse at a card that was coming in the future. Whenever they
that
gave out
happened.
the promo Moana, it was like this is a Moana card that's going to be in a future set. So we were just immediately thinking, oh, this prize card is probably going to be something that's part of Fable. No clue
Right.
that it would be an alternative art of Archimedes from this set.
Yeah.
Still an
It,
awesome card.
I kind of want to get it graded. Is that sad? Like
And
that's how beautiful this card is. Like
man,
I
his ability fits the story so well.
right?
Unintended, like we had no clue. Like it's a good card with a good ability or whatever, but it almost makes me think that they had this art or they had this version in mind whenever they came up with the abilities because it is just perfect for the story of like whenever you play this character, you banish chosen item. I mean,
Yeah.
he's all
It
about
fits. It
banishing
fits
items.
well. He was enlisted to destroy the crown. So yeah. We saw the original art and sealed multiple times. I would have never thought that that would be the end of Palace Heist and Jafar's reign in the Hexwell crown. So fitting.